cadence drills. So let's talk about it. All right, hey gang, want to talk with you a little bit about cadence drills and their importance and how it can help benefit and improve your skills. So a cadence, you're keeping essentially a rhythm, whether it be one shot every second, one shot every half a second, or even quarter second. But the whole purpose of the cadence drill is to help you shoot faster. Now, Brendan, what about shooting faster is important?
Well, sight picture, right?
Right.
Obviously, if you don't have your sights, you don't have it.
Right.
And then it's not at the trigger pull; it's actually the reset.
Correct.
Right. Yeah. So resetting your trigger is definitely important because a lot of times the traditional or the old school way that we were taught is pull the trigger, right? You see your sight picture again,
right?
And you slowly let it go forward.
Let go.
Click, right?
And then bang.
Bang. So what ends up happening is bang, click, bang, click, right? And then even if you don't do that, what would end up happening too is if you try to rush it, you go bang, click fast, and then boom, pull your trigger, and now you're like dipping low and left or whatever.
Right, and your shots are spreading out even more. And so what Brendan just described was the old school method of pin to reset. You pin the trigger back, let the gun settle, then you find the reset and then repeat the process. Now, what'll help you get faster, it's not about how fast you can squeeze the trigger, it's about how fast you can be ready to squeeze that trigger. So the purpose of increasing your cadence or keeping a cadence is getting that sight picture back and eliminating the focal shift that you may have of, do I have my sights target, because that's just gonna waste time. And then resetting under recoil. And what that means is while your firearm, whether it be rifle or pistol, is cycling, your trigger finger is releasing to where the known reset point is, so that way at the end of the cycle, your finger is ready to squeeze that trigger. The only thing you are confirming is that your sights are indeed on target, which should be very, very quick in that sense. At the same time, the other aspect of that is the fundamental positioning of basically, if you're using a pistol, how your grip promotes the stability of that pistol. If you're a rifle, how your shouldering of the rifle, your grip of the rifle is helping stabilize that rifle, so that way you minimize movement so you can see your sight picture quicker while your trigger finger is already waiting. Does that make sense? So what do you got to add about that?
Yeah, so typically when I shoot, right, the speed of my cadence, well, one, cadence, two, the important thing about it is having a consistent cadence or a consistent amount of time between shots, right? Because majority of the time, if you're too slow, then obviously that's not good, right? You're not pushing yourself.
Slow is slow.
If you also go too fast, your cadence or your rhythm is starting to get destroyed. That means you're going beyond what your current capabilities are.
Correct.
For me personally, what sets my cadence is my ability to reset faster and get my sights on. So typically in my mind, when I shoot or when I shot earlier, I would be reset sights, reset sights, reset sights, right? I always want to reset my trigger before my sights comes back so that I'm ready to go every single time.
Correct.
So however fast I reset and I see my sight, that's how fast I'm going to shoot. And it's not something specific. It's dictated by whatever distance I'm at, right? Closer it is, super fast, further down, reset's still going to be there, but the sights may have to wait a little bit. So
right. Now, the way you can practice a cadence drill and to start is really one shot every second is kind of like a starting point. And if you don't have some kind of timing device, the way you can do it is simply shoot 1 Mississippi, shoot 2 Mississippi, shoot 3 Mississippi. So you're doing a Mississippi, if you will, in between. That's about a second, okay? And then if you want to go down to a half a second, so once you've mastered all the things that we just mentioned at that time of bang, 1 Mississippi, bang, 2 Mississippi, then you go down to and 1, and 2, and 3. So the and preparatory before the shot is the half a second. So it's and 1, and 2, and 3. And therefore you'll get to about a half a second if you do not have a timing device. And then after that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or a little bit faster than that, but still you can get down to about a quarter of a second. The whole purpose here is to get good at, say, the 1 second cadence, get your shot stable there, then push to, say, a half a second cadence, get set there, and then push to a quarter second, and then move on from there, okay? So like Brendan was talking about, is your cadence is dependent on certainly time, space, and skill. Skill being how far away you are from the target, but also your ability to replicate those fundamentals. So that's a little bit about cadence and how you can use it to help work for you. In the old words of Phil Rizzuto, former Yankee, holy cow, 90% of you are not subscribing to our channel. Do us a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a one. We drop a video every Tuesday. I promise you we're not gonna spam you. We're not gonna call you 10 times a day. We just want you to subscribe to our channel and support us so that way we can actually continue to pump out content for you.